Good evening and welcome to Balderton Methodist Church's quiz. It's our first one tonight, but we're hoping that it will be a weekly event. It is a free quiz, but we would ask if you would like to donate towards our Community Hub project. But I'll tell you a little bit more about that in the interval or between some rounds. If you would like to share the link, then you can do with other people, and the link is bmc.rallyup.com/quiz. Rather than give you any other explanation of why we're doing this, we'll give you just information about the quiz and then I can talk to you later. So there will be 5 rounds in this quiz, and each round will consist of 10 questions. Each of the questions will be a multiple choice answer. So on your sheet that you are going to write your answers on, you might have already downloaded it from our site. If not, just an ordinary pencil and paper will do. But you can either write the answer to the question or just the letter A, B, C or D, because when I give the answers, I will give both the letter and the name of the answer. Each question you will be given 15 seconds in which to answer it. There will be a timer up on the screen so you know how long you've got to answer each question. You can either play as an individual or as a team, and another time you can even perhaps set up a Zoom party and play against other people in other houses. But tonight there will be 3 rounds of questions, and then I'll give you those answers. Then there'll just be a short break, only a few minutes, and then 2 rounds of questions, and then I'll give you the answers to those. So if it's as clear as mud, then let's start. We have 5 rounds, and the rounds will be 1. Food and drink. 2. The British Isles. 3. Inventions. 4. Potluck. And 5. Music. So I hope there's something there that appeals. Let's start with round 1, food and drink. Question 1. What sort of pastry is used to make profiteroles? Is it A, choux, B, phyllo, C, flaky, or D, short crust? What sort of pastry is used to make profiteroles? Question number 2. What is the national dish of Hungary? Is it A, goulash, B, jambalaya, C, moussaka, or D, sauerkraut? The national dish of Hungary. Question number 3. Which nut is used to flavour traditional Bakewell tart? Is it A, almond, B, macadamia, C, pecan, or D, pistachio? Which nut for Bakewell tart? Question number 4. From which country does Rioja wine come from? Is it A, France, B, Italy, C, Portugal, or D, Spain? Which country does Rioja wine come from? Question number 5. In the dish of beef Wellington, in what is the beef wrapped? Is it A, batter, B, bread, C, lasagna sheets, or D, pastry? What wraps the beef in beef Wellington? Question number 6. What is the main vegetable used to make borscht? Is it A, beetroot, B, cabbage, C, carrot, or D, celery? The main vegetable in borscht. Question number 7. From which part of Ireland does Murphy's Stout originate? Is it A, Cork, B, Donegal, C, Dublin, or D, Dundalk? Which part of Ireland does Murphy's Stout originate? Question 8. What is Bombay duck? Is it A, curried chicken, B, fish, C, an Indian pancake, or D, a vegetarian stew? What is Bombay duck? Question number 9. Who allegedly introduced the potato to England? Was it A, John of Gaunt, B, Oliver Cromwell, C, Sir Francis Drake, or D, Sir Walter Raleigh? Who allegedly brought the potato to England? And the last question for this round, question number 10. Which fruit is used in the making of a Black Forest gateau? Is it A, black cherries, B, black grapes, C, blackberries, or D, black currants? Which fruit in Black Forest gateau? Well, that round wasn't too bad, was it? And so we'll move now on to round 2, and that is the British Isles. So question number 1. Which countries comprise the British Isles? Is it A, England and Scotland, B, England, Scotland and Wales, C, England, Scotland, Wales and Northern Ireland, and D, England, Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland and Ireland. Which countries comprise the British Isles? Question 2. What is the name given to the part of the North Sea between Lincolnshire and Norfolk? Is it A, the Fen Marshes, B, the Humber Estuary, C, the Lincolnshire Fens, and D, the Wash? The name given to the part of the North Sea between Lincolnshire and Norfolk. Question number 3. What is the capital of the Republic of Ireland? Is it A, Belfast, B, Cork, C, Dublin, or D, Galway? What's the capital of the Republic of Ireland? Question number 4. What is the name of the highest peak in the Grampian Mountains? Is it A, Ben Nevis, B, Crossfell, C, Scafell Pike, or D, Snowdon? The name of the highest peak in the Grampian Mountains. Question number 5. What is the longest river entirely in England? Is it A, the Medway, B, the Severn, C, the Stour, or D, the Thames? The longest river entirely in England. Question number 6. What is the approximate population of the United Kingdom? Is it A, 40 million, B, 50 million, C, 60 million, or D, 70 million? The approximate population of the United Kingdom. Question number 7. Which body of water separates England from Ireland? Is it A, the Atlantic Ocean, B, the Celtic Sea, C, the Irish Sea, or D, the North Sea? The water that separates England from Ireland. And question number 8. What is the name of the popular seaside resort that is 10 miles north of Lowestoft? Is it A, Clacton-on-Sea, B, Cromer, C, Great Yarmouth, or D, Skegness? The popular resort 10 miles north of Lowestoft. Question number 9. What is the name of the large island joined to the Welsh mainland by the Menai Bridge? Is it A, Anglesey, B, Holyhead, C, the Isle of Wight, or D, the Isle of Skye, the name of the island joined to the Welsh mainland by the Menai Bridge? And the last question of this round, question 10. What is the name of the largest city in the West Midlands? Is it A, Birmingham, B, Coventry, C, Halesowen, or D, Wolverhampton, the largest city in the West Midlands? And that's the end of round 2. I hope it's going well. It's going well for me this end because I haven't got to answer these questions, just read them. We'll move on to round 3. And round 3 is inventions. Question number 1. The German physicist Hans Geiger is best remembered as the co-inventor of a device for measuring what? Is it A, pressure, B, radiation, C, rainfall, or D, temperature? Which of those devices was co-invented by Geiger? Question number 2. John Logie Baird, the inventor of the television, was born in 1888, but in which country of the UK? Was it A, England, B, Northern Ireland, C, Scotland, or D, Wales? Which of those countries was John Logie Baird born? Question number 3. Who invented the hovercraft in 1952? Was it A, Christopher Cockerell, B, Jacques Cousteau, C, Igor Sikorsky, or D, Barnes Wallis? Who invented the hovercraft? Question number 4. The Gatling gun was invented during which war? Was it A, the American Civil War, B, the Spanish-American War, C, World War I, or D, the Spanish Civil War? Which war was the Gatling gun invented in? Question number 5. Which physicist and chemist invented the vacuum flask in 1892? Was it A, James Dewar, B, James Dewey, C, James Drury, or D, James Dury? Who invented the vacuum flask? Question number 6. What nationality was Laszlo Biro, the inventor of the modern ballpoint pen? Was he A, Czechoslovakian, B, Danish, C, Hungarian, or D, Polish? What nationality was Biro? Question number 7. Frank Hornby first produced the construction toy Meccano in which city? Was it A, Birmingham, B, Liverpool, C, Manchester, or D, Sheffield? Where was Meccano first produced? Question number 8. What was invented by James Hargreaves in the 1760s? Was it A, the spin dryer, B, the spinning jenny, C, the spinning mule, or D, the spinning wheel? What did James Hargreaves invent? Question number 9. Which everyday object seen on the roads was patented by Yorkshireman Percy Shaw in 1934? Was it A, the cat's eye, B, the parking meter, C, the roundabout, or D, the traffic cone? What did Percy Shaw patent? And the last question of this round. Who is credited with inventing the instant camera in 1947? Is it A, George Eastman, B, Robert Kodak, C, Edwin Land, or D, John Cannon? Who is credited with inventing the instant camera? And they're the first 3 rounds, and I hope you didn't find them too difficult. I'll give you just a minute or so just to collect your bits of paper together, and then we'll give you the answers. The answers to the first 3 rounds. Okay, round 1 answers. Question 1 was A, shoe pastry. Question 2, A, goulash. Question 3, A, the almond nut. Question 4, D, Spain. Question 5, D, pastry. Question 6, A, beetroot. Question 7, A, cork. Question 8, B, fish. Question 9, D, Sir Walter Raleigh. And question 10, A, black cherries. So if you add up all the ones you got right and put it out of 10, and then we'll move on to answers for round 2. Question 1, D, England, Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland and Ireland. Question 2, D, the Wash. Question 3, C, Dublin. Question 4, A, Ben Nevis. Question 5, D, the Thames. Question 6, D, 70 million. Question 7, C, the Irish Sea. Question 8, C, Great Yarmouth. Question 9, A, Anglesey. And question 10, A, Birmingham. So again, if you just total how many out of 10, and we'll move to round 3, and the answers are as follows. Question 1, B, radiation. Question 2, C, Scotland. Question 3, A, Christopher Cockerell. Question 4, A, the American Civil War. Question 5, A, James Dewar. Question 6, C, Hungarian. Question 7, B, Liverpool. Question 8, B, the Spinning Jenny. Question 9, A, Cat's Eye. And question 10, C, Edwin Land. So again, total them up out of 10. And then just to see how good your maths are, if you add those 3 totals together, you've got your score out of 30. So well done. I hope you're enjoying it so far. Now let me just explain. Our church is in the process of starting a community hub. The area that we serve has a lot of elderly single people who are quite vulnerable. And so we're hoping to set up a cafe area for them to come where they can socialise and just have a drink and just have somebody just to talk to so that they're not on their own. We're also hoping that in the evening or in the later part of the afternoon, children will be able to come from school and have it as an area for socialising so that they're not hanging around the streets or somewhere to go for their parents if they're at work. It's an ambitious project and an expensive one. Some of the building needs redoing and we're applying for grants for that. But the equipment for this project will be costly as well. Tables and chairs and cups and saucers and knives and forks and coffee thingies. So it's all costing money. So if any of you are enjoying this quiz, then we would ask you just to donate towards our community hub project. And you can do this by looking at the right of the screen. There's a donate button. And if you press that, it will take you to a link where you can donate and gift aid if you want to. And that then comes to our project fund. So thank you in advance if any of you are prepared to do that. Thank you. Also, obviously not this week because we're doing this now, but next week when we do this, if you want to compete against other members of your family in different houses or different friends, it has been suggested that you can set up a Zoom party and you all do this quiz via Zoom, and then you can compete against family and friends. So that's another idea. And now we'll move on to round 4, and this is potluck. Round 4, potluck, question number 1. Which 1957 treaty created the European Economic Community? Was it A, Brussels, B, Madrid, C, Paris, or D, Rome? Which treaty created the EEC? Question number 2. Who shot and killed Lee Harvey Oswald? Was it A, Jack Diamond, B, Jack Jade, C, Jack Opal, or D, Jack Ruby? Who shot and killed Lee Harvey Oswald? Question number 3. What is the fictional seaside resort where the BBC's Dad's Army was set? Was it A, Crinkly Bottom, B, Royston Vassy, C, Warmington-on-Sea, or D, Weatherfield? Where was Dad's Army set? Question number 4. Which embassy was the scene of the 1980 Special Air Service raid in South Kensington in London? Was it A, the French, B, the Iranian, C, the Iraqi, or D, the Jordanian? Which embassy was that air service raid? Question number 5. Which author wrote Brave New World? Was it A, Aldous Huxley, B, D.H. Lawrence, C, Graham Greene, or D, Thomas Hardy? Who wrote Brave New World? Question number 6. Who composed the Nutcracker? Was it A, Beethoven, B, Handel, C, Mozart, or D, Tchaikovsky? Who composed the Nutcracker? Question number 7. Which dinosaur's name means roof lizard? Is it A, the pterodactyl, B, the stegosaurus, C, triceratops, or D, tyrannosaurus? Which dinosaur's name means roof lizard? Question number 8. Which football club moved to Milton Keynes to eventually form MK Dons? Was it A, Gloucester United FC, B, St Leonard's FC, C, Telford United FC, or D, Wimbledon FC? Which football club moved to Milton Keynes to form MK Dons? Question number 9. Which lager, according to the advert, is probably the best lager in the world? Is it A, Carlin, B, Carlsberg, C, Grolsch, or D, Stella Artois? Which lager thinks that it is the best lager in the world? And question number 10, Blue Mountain Coffee comes from where? Is it A, Colombia, B, Costa Rica, C, Jamaica, or D, Kenya? Where does Blue Mountain Coffee come from? And that's the end of round 4. Round 5 is slightly different because you need to listen to some music each time and then there'll be a question. So round 5, music. Question number 1. Listen to this theme tune to a children's TV programme. But what is the name of the engine that pulls the mail? Is it A, Henry, B, Edward, C, Percy, or D, Gordon? The name of the engine that pulls the mail. Question number 2. Listen to this well-known classical piece of music. That was The Magic Marriage of Figaro, but who composed it? Was it A, Rossini, B, Sibelius, C, Mendelssohn, or D, Mozart? Who composed The Marriage of Figaro? Question number 3. Listen to this song from a musical.
You can take, you can give, let him be.
That was from Les Miserables. But who wrote the book on which the musical is based? Was it A, Jules Verne, B, Alexandre Dumas, C, Victor Hugo, or D, Georges Simenon? Who wrote Les Mis? Question number 4. Listen to the nursery rhyme.
Miss Polly had a dolly who was sick, sick, sick. So she called for the doctor to come quick, quick, quick.
What did the doctor do when he saw the dolly? Did he A, bandage her head, B, put her to bed, C, gave Dolly her Ted, or D, shook his head? What did the doctor do when he saw the dolly? Question number 5. Listen to this well-known song.
Bye bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. And them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing this.
Who wrote and sang that song? Was it A. Don McLean, B. John Denver, C. Hank Williams, or D. Glenn Campbell? Who wrote and sang the song? Question number 6. Here's another classical piece. That was from the Four Seasons by Vivaldi. But which season was being played? Was it A. Spring, B. Summer, C. Autumn, or D. Winter? Which of those seasons did you hear? Question number 7. Listen to this song from a musical.
The winds will guide the planets, and love will steer the stars.
This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius.
What was the name of the musical? Was it A. Godspell, B. Hair, C. Jesus Christ Superstar, or D. Twang? Which musical did that song come from? Question number 8. Listen to this piece. That was the Wedding March. But which of these Shakespeare's plays is it based on? Was it A. Hamlet, B. The Merry Wives of Windsor, C. Romeo and Juliet, or D. A Midsummer Night's Dream? Which of Shakespeare's plays is the Wedding March based on? Question number 9. Here is another musical.
The withered leaves collect at my feet, and the wind begins to moan. Memory.
Who wrote and composed that musical? Was it A. Andrew Lloyd Webber and Tim Rice, B. Andrew Lloyd Webber and Richard Stilgoe, C. Andrew Lloyd Webber and Trevor Nunn, or D. Andrew Lloyd Webber and Ben Elton? Who wrote and composed that musical? And the last question of this round, indeed the last question for the quiz tonight. Listen to this song.
I'll be the answer you've been waiting for. I'll be the truth that you've been looking looking for.
That was our entry for the 2016 Eurovision Song Contest. But who were the singers? Was it A, Chaz and Dave, B, Joe and Jake, C, John and Edward, or D, Simon and Louis? Who were the singers for that song? Whew. So there's all your brain power over now. That was the last question of the quiz, and we'll now look to do the answers for rounds 4 and 5. The answers for round 4. Question 1, D, Rome. Question 2, D, Jack Ruby. Question 3, C, Warminton-on-Sea. Question 4, B, the Iranian Embassy. Question 5, A, Aldous Huxley. Question 6, D, Tchaikovsky. Question 7, B, the Stegosaurus. Question 8, D, Wimbledon FC. Question 9, B, Carlsberg. And question 10, C, Jamaica. So if you add your score up to that round and add it on to the previous 3 rounds, and round 5. Here are the answers for round 5. Question 1, C, Percy. Question 2, D, Mozart. Question 3, C, Victor Hugo. Question 4, D, shook his head. Question 5, A, Don McLean. Question 6, D, Winter. Question 7, B, Hare. Question 8, D, Midsummer Night's Dream. Question 9, C, Andrew Lloyd Webber and Trevor Nunn. And question 10, B, Joe and Jack. So if you total up out of 10, add that to the previous 4 rounds, and then you might have found out of a score of 50 who the winner is in your household. Did you win the quiz, or did you pick up the wooden spoon by coming last? I suppose really it doesn't matter, because we've not got a prize to give you. Whether you want to make it a little bit more fun and decide that the loser has to wash the pots or buy the next round of drinks, then that's completely up to you. But some of you might have decided that you've both got, or you've all got, the same score, that there's a draw. Well, there won't be in a minute, because if you've got a draw as winning scores, we have a tie-break question for you. So tonight's tie-break question is this: to the nearest 0.1 of a million, what is the population of Wales? The population of Wales to the nearest 0.1 of a million. Now that time we gave you no choices, so you have to decide an answer. And I hope you've written that answer down. Okay, so the population of Wales is 3.2 million. So you can now decide to the nearest 0.1 who was the nearest, and you might have got a household champion. Thank you very much for joining in with our quiz. I hope you've enjoyed it. We've enjoyed doing it for you. Next week at 8 o'clock there will be another quiz. But if you want to do this one again with some family or friends that haven't seen it, then this quiz will be on this site for the next week and will only be taken off when we do the new quiz. Please remember that we are doing this for our Community Hub Fund, and if you would like to donate, we would be very grateful. Thank you very much for being with us tonight, and good night.